Hey Sagittarius, how's it going? I hope all of you are staying safe and healthy. This is your reading for April 2020 for the month. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Okay, so, we've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, we definitely love that card. New beginnings in regards to love. I feel like some of you will actually be reuniting from some people that, or loved ones that you've been waiting for. This is a forgiveness. The way I have it laid out right now, I feel like it has a lot to do with forgiveness, a lot to do with peace in regards to love. Maybe a lot of you have found yourself during this COVID lockdown. We've got the Knight of Cups. Really good news here. We've got the Magician. Wow. And we've got, look at all these message cards. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Let me get one more on the table here. And let me just read this first row. And we've got the Hierophant. So I feel like a lot of you Sagittarians, really, it was difficult for you to just maintain your energy with Jupiter being so involved in the conjunction, and it still is. It's actually exact on April 4th. It's already happening now because it's always 4 degrees before and 4 degrees after, so you do have that expansion there. I do feel that there will be some really good communication between Jupiter and Pluto and make this really a good month for us after we peak in the COVID. We will see a lot more deaths, but then we will start to see the healing that's happening, that's taking place. But we must be quarantined at least through the end of April because we do have Mars in an aspect and we do have Neptune in an aspect, and I mean an ill aspect. So we want to make sure that we stay safe and we keep other people safe. So social distancing will continue. But even so, I do feel like a lot of you Sagittarians will have this forgiveness. Perhaps you will be forgiven or you will forgive others, but just to forgive ourselves and just forgive the, even though we may not be the initiators, but just to forgive all that's taken place right now on our planet. The Knight of Cups really is telling me that love is definitely coming in for you in the month of April. You know what? Just because you're not in front of somebody's face right now does not mean that you can't find love. And also, too, I'm feeling that the ones that are already involved with someone, there's a lot of thinking and a lot to be grateful for, actually. And so I do feel like that will bring you and your partner together even more so. There has been quite a bit quarreling, I've noticed, in some of the signs. And that can happen when people are just on high stress over uncertainty. But I do feel that you've got really a good month here. Now, you've got Taurus, okay, Hierophant, but also this is really, respecting and honoring your solitude. You've got really good messages coming in regarding money, but I also feel it's in regards to love also. So you've got both of that going on. Lots of good energy behind these forces that are happening now that will definitely show up. And a lot of you Sagittarians, a lot of you Jupiter children are going to be so happy about that. And then also, we've got some water going on here too. Scorpio, maybe your rising is a water sign. But Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces there. Okay, so there is a little brief message here about someone who I feel that you thought was your twin flame or your soulmate. And I'm not saying that they're not, but they seem to have taken off. Like, there's this feeling like maybe you had connection with them and then all of a sudden, where are they? They just disappear. They're not communicating with you. They are definitely a twin flame or soulmate for sure. But right now, either you or they have walked away and are really MIA, missing in action at this moment. But I do feel that the answers will be there for sure this month. whether or not you wish to continue getting involved with this particular relationship that I'm looking at right now. And the high priestess is really bringing in the wisdom and the spiritual knowledge to really care for self, and that this also has to do with Libra, about balancing, and about really checking in with you, checking in within your home. This is time for you to really reevaluate, I feel, a lot that has taken place with your life personally. All right, I just want one more card for that. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. So to me, I'm getting the message that like things are so mysterious right now. I mean, I'm not talking just about the COVID, just the energy itself is kind of mysterious. But to me, I feel like you need to be on guard in regards to people who are not honest with you, that in listening to stories too that are not true, especially the ones that have come up during COVID. Also too, I feel like for some of you, like in this relationship that I'm looking at that may no longer be in April or may no longer be right now, because I'm doing this reading March 29th, 2020, I feel like somebody at home may have been stealing something from you. There's somebody close by. I don't know if they live with you or this may have happened in the past, but I feel like this is going to come out of who the person is. Also, too, I feel that everybody needs to be protective right now. What's coming out in the Sagittarius reading, it's like a message from Jupiter that as much as we love our freedom, we need to be really protective right now because there could be a lot of burglaries and, a lot of crime in our communities. So we need to stay safe. Now, let me go ahead and pull some astrology cards and let's see what's going on here. So I've got Pluto. That's death, rebirth, transformation. So we've already seen a lot of this in the world, and I just feel like we'll have that moment where we'll feel transformed. But right now, it's like we need to really take care of our health. It's showing up in your reading, Sagittarius, that Pluto's influence, along with cleaning up this world, is still affecting our health. It's still a danger out there. We need to still quarantine. And then we've got the third house of communication. I still feel like we still need to stay quarantined, which is the sixth house, is the house of work also. All right, that one fell out. And then we've got Mars. I know there's Mars aspects happening in April and also in May that may put some tension on our relationships, on the medical. But prayers, prayers, thinking positive, quarantining, and really just keeping ourselves sanitized will really help our world, will help our community, okay? Because we want that to be contagious. Good health, good hygiene, we want that to be contagious, not COVID, not the SARS. Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. There is a drive, so, a drive of energy to really kind of get out there and put things together. You know what? While you're sitting at home, put it together now. Let it manifest now. So when you get out the door in May, or some of you may be getting out the door at the end of April, however, I don't advise it. You know what? What you're doing right now is manifesting. So whether you're manifesting good or whether you're manifesting not so good, let's just shift it right now. We've got the DNA activation. We've got the downloads. We've got these changes happening in our own DNA strands. Why not make the change? Just bring that good energy going. I'm not instructed to read this other card that fell out. I think I've already put it in the message, this part right now that I'm saying. Okay? Anyways, I wish all of you Sagittarians so much love and blessings. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Stay safe.